Oh,
Again we're here.
Again, we're hanging out.
You just end up in your room every time.
I don't know. That's what happened. Today was not a good day. We went down to McDonald's.
It should have been a good day. It should have been a great day. We had gold stars in school, and then we got to go to McDonald's, right?
Yep. But then everything went downhill.
And sometimes it just does. Sometimes it starts out with the oatmeal in the morning, just not having any brown sugar.
Well, I can't eat the brown sugar. In fact, that's one of the reasons the ball pit incident happened.
Ball pit. It's a pretty good thing they're going to get rid of that ball pit since today. So we got to the McDonald's, remember?
Yeah.
Right about right after school we got to go there. And we got out of the van. And there's those couple of steps in the front, remember? And Melvin, you tripped? You tripped on the steps?
I skinned my knee, but that meant I was promised extra fries.
Yeah. Did you get extra fries?
Yep.
I ran out of fries. I asked you if you had extra fries.
Oh.
Never mind. That's really neither here nor there, I guess. The important part was my sandwich. The sandwich they gave me from the... You remember the sandwich? I opened it up, and there wasn't any of the things that I asked them to put on there at all. I didn't get any ketchup or cheese or meat. They just gave me 2 buns with mustard, and I told them no mustard. That was the only thing. I ate so much chicken nuggets. So many of them. We dipped them all in sweet and sour sauce, and then we can... Because remember, we wanted to take the rest of the food to the play place, but...
They wouldn't let us. They came out and they shouted at us. They said we had to leave the food behind.
We almost made it, though.
Yes. It would have been joyous to be in the ball pit and eating the road.
Yeah, didn't you put a bunch of french fries in your pockets?
Yep. They got wet later. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so... I had to go back and sit down and finish the food, but... I think it was worth it at first when we got into the play place. I was pretty excited. I haven't been to McDonald's for a really long time, and what happened when we went in there? Didn't something happen in the shoes?
Oh, the shoe rack didn't work. Every time I tried to put my shoes up the rack, they kept falling on me.
That's right, because they made it so tall.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Couldn't reach up.
My shoes wouldn't even fit in there at all.
You must have big feet.
They didn't make one big enough for my feet. My mom said she's going to sue McDonald's because I had to feel excluded.
Huh. Will you think you'll let free with chickens every year?
That'd be good. But I don't really want to go back. I don't really want to go back to McDonald's at all after today.
No.
So then we walked by the ball pit. Remember, and we were talking about whether or not we should go into it? Well, I was talking about how I just started swimming lessons like 3 days ago, so I was really nervous. And what if, I didn't know there's no signs to tell you how deep the ball pit is, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to touch the bottom, and I don't like even jumping into the water that I can't see the bottom of, so I got really scared and started to sweat, remember?
Oh, that was bad. They had no lifeguard on duty. I'm not supposed to swim in the pool without a lifeguard.
I can see why now.
Oh.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Then the netting, we're going to go to the slide. We decided the ball pit's a terrible idea because, obviously, there's no lifeguard. So we start climbing up the netting and my big toe, got stuck in it and I almost broke it off when I fell, remember? I almost fell all the way down the net.
It took us almost a half an hour.
If that, maybe even, what's more than a half an hour?
15 minutes.
It could have been even longer, right? Because like then we got to the top of the slide, and then, you remember the story that we saw that when we were at school that Frankie told us about his friend? Franklin said that his friend went down that curly slide, like the bendy straws. He said he went down one of those, and there's a big hole in the side. And he said that there's no way to even see it coming. And the kid flew right out the side of the slide and broke his neck. And now that kid has to move around by blowing into a tube.
Wow, that's amazing.
Then he flew out of the slide or the tube part?
But he has to breathe through a tube. Now he's a machine. He can defeat the Cyborg.
He's like Darth Vader now.
He's the Terminator.
Oh, he's so lucky and he doesn't even have to walk to class anymore. He gets his own desk.
Yep. I'd say that's a pretty good time at McDonald's for him, but not for us.
Once we got to the bottom of the slide, everything just really went haywire. I don't know where it started. I think someone must have just egged it on, because I didn't want to go into the ball pit. Did you want to go into the ball pit?
No.
I have problems with red and yellow. That's why I don't like mustard. When it's next to the ketchup, it makes me anxious. So I had to get medication from a doctor. But that's kind of beside the point.
I had to get my temperature taken and my anus was from a doctor.
My dad says that he pees in his chair sometimes.
Just keep going. You can start back up from before you set up that joke, because then we can just cut it and paste it from the other right now. Or you can just go to number 5 there or whatever.
Alright.
Traumatizing you, man.
Thank God that allowed me to be able to sit down.
God damn it. I'm not even gonna be able to use that. I can't say it.
Weird, my dad says he pees.
Yeah, I tried twice. It's not gonna happen.
Try one more.
That's really weird, Melvin. My dad says he pees in
Pees in his chair. Dad pees in his chair.
That's just extremely strange. My dad says he pees in his chair.
I had it that time. I had it. Alright. Alright, I got this.
That's really weird. My dad says he pees in his chair sometimes.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's what I said. So, the weird...
Alright, well at least we got it.
You fit it in there somewhere.
So finally got it one time. Alright, so now we're gonna jump into the fucking getting our clothes off part.
It's fine to make it in the pool. I think.
Oh, dude, the kiddie pool joke was pretty good. Should be like, I was really nervous about the whole swimming thing because I sat in my little brother's swimming pool the other day, kiddie pool, and I almost cried. Or almost crapped, or it could be anything. Almost puked would be kind of funny.
Alright, so it's like,
Well,
what? Damn it. I had a brain fart. It's my pool.
Talking about getting in the ball pit. We're still like standing on the edge of it right now.
oh, I didn't like going to the ball pit because yesterday I sat in my little brother's pool and it didn't go well over. All of a sudden I had to expel diarrhea.
Let's try that one more time. Just because of the order of words and stuff.
Yeah.
You say, make sure it's a kiddie pool.
Kiddie pool.
I think that makes it funny.
Alright. Kiddie pool.
Well, I didn't want to go to the ball pit because, well, yesterday I was in my mother's kiddie pool. I climbed in, but all of a sudden I got real nervous and I started having diarrhea all over the pool.
Who had to clean it up?
I don't know, I just sort of sat in it until it evaporated.
That's probably a pretty good idea. I did an experiment. I did an experiment in class one time where we left a bunch of soda in a cup for like a month, and then it was gone.
Well, I have a confession to make. I kept drinking that soda.
I can't believe you ruined the science experiment. I thought I learned something. That seems fine, though. I guess I
To
can.
learn I'm thirsty.
I can't blame you for being thirsty, Melvin. I can't. I think the thing that made me the most nervous about the ball pit is that I don't know if I can backfloat on top of balls either. And that's the only thing I've learned in swimming lessons so far. So it's safe to say, I mean, at least we took the first precautions properly. I didn't want to get my clothes covered in things, so made sure to get those out of the way. I thought it was a little weird that none of the other kids did.
Yeah, we were at the pool, you might get splashed, so you need to take off your pants. But we didn't have any swim trunks, so maybe that was why they thought we were weird.
I was the only kid there in boxer shorts.
And I was in my white tights.
So was everybody else.
Good awkward moment.
Yeah, it seems like a good awkward way to, if you guys want to do more, it's cool, but that seemed like a good awkward ending, at least. Just if it cuts off right there, it's like...
That could be, yeah. That could be the weird moment.
Yeah, good closer, yeah.
Well, I found a big golf ball in the bottom of the ball pit. It turned out it wasn't a golf ball, it was a big sack of crack cocaine, and I didn't know.
So I did it all.
Bye.
Should I stop recording? Or are you still going?
I'm still going now.
The worst part about gorillas is they're the most boring part of the zoo.
I'm making grill faces. That's how animals look.
This is how an elephant looks. This is how my dad's pants look in the morning.
Oh, my dad doesn't wear any pants in the morning.
That seems like it'd be awkward for most of your family.
Oh, it's quite awkward. Hair is everywhere.
My dad runs on the treadmill in the morning, so I feel like that'd just be strange.
I'm not allowed on the treadmill at my house.
I'm not allowed to wear a shirt in my house.
Wow, that must make you pretty chilly.
I tried.
My dad works on a telethon machine. He says he goes onto the TV and he has people call in and give him money for things like spiffabinida. And then a bunch of other people call in, like old ladies and like people that used to play music or sing back in the 60s when people were dead now. But like there's this one guy that used to smoke all the time, and then like he's always in pictures with cigarettes and hats on and suits, and I guess it's like he used to sing but his music's really boring. So it was exciting for I think most of the... I don't remember what I was talking about.
Time machines. I invented a time machine one time. it was in my brain. I closed my eyes. I rolled like this. Now it's 10 years before.
But how could it be 10? Where's the calendar?
They don't have calendars this year.
Our parents aren't even born.